Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Every day is your birthday. Yeah, we all know this already, don't we? Why wait to start to live a life you love? That's kind of the line I'm working towards for these videos going forward. But here I am to lighten up your Saturday morning just briefly with a little bit of inspirational thought leadership. And also to wish a whole bunch of people happy birthday, because it's a Saturday, so therefore you get a double whammy today, if I remember and don't leave it till Monday. So yeah, we have double whammy today because I have remembered. I have some interesting people on my happy birthday list. Before we talk about self-love and the lessons I've learned from today's book, the book I'm reading at the moment on Loveability, which is linked in the description below. I've had to move slightly today because there's a lady over there with her young child on the play equipment that I usually use as my platform for you holding my phone. And I'm also trying to rush back to watch the second half of the Australia against Argentina rugby. I'm already running about 10 minutes behind schedule, but there you go. So we'll probably rush up and hurry up the end bit. But in the meantime, got some happy birthdays to say out to some people today. And remember, if I'm shouting out to you happy birthday, then feel free to tag yourself or your offers or your business in the comments below and let us know what you actually do, especially if I've got it slightly wrong or I don't know, because that happens a lot. Mark Schultz, for example, first one on there. Happy birthday to you. Can't remember what you do. NLP, I think, something in America. Although, did think initially, oh my gosh, I have Wolverine on my list of friends. No, can't remember the name of the actor who plays Wolverine, but anyway, Hugh Jackman, there you go. Look a little bit like Hugh Jackman. I'm sure I can't be the first person that said that. Anyway, Gina as well. Happy birthday, Gina Pickersgill? Not sure. Julia Castelli, who I met, I think, in Birmingham, who does jewellery. Sue Cook, Cheltenham, I think. Can't remember exactly. Rachel Moores. Now this one threw me a little bit because I didn't know that was your surname, Rachel. I think it took me a little while to figure out which Rachel you were. NLP Practitioners Program with Terry. In when was that? 2014. That was, wasn't it? Hope you're well. Anyway, good stuff. Did you know it's Chloe's birthday tomorrow? By the way, we were both on the same course. So happy birthday to Chloe for tomorrow, by the way, because you're on the other half of the list here. Sarah Anglade, who I went to school with, but I don't really remember you, Sarah. I had a flick through your photographs, didn't recognise you, couldn't remember. So I'm guessing you were probably years below me because your friends list seems to be almost my brother's generation. And happy birthday to Cigdem. I think that's the right way of saying it. We worked together when we were working on Pharma at Unicus. I think I was working on the little piece of paper you put inside drug development products at the time. So yeah, hello to you and happy birthday to everybody. So yeah, it's a bit of my pharmaceutical background, which I'll mention in a moment. Tomorrow, Natalia, it was, I forget her name now. The teaching actor teacher lady. Oh God, yesterday. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. So much stuff to try and remember when I'm trying to do one of these lives. Happy birthday to you anyway, Natalia. And of course, Chloe, we already mentioned. Yvonne, happy birthday to Yvonne. Same name with my mum, who went on the Camino walk with me. Happy birthday to Natasha, who I met in Gambia when I was on my Gambia charity trip. I think that was in when was that? 2011, I think that was. Okay, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Andrew Baird. Andrew. Oh, actually, who was it? I just thought somebody who did some really cool stuff. I think it was Gina. Who I really want to talk to about. I can't remember. One of you guys, anyway, does child. It's the troubled child or something, helping the troubled child or something like that, because that's part of what I'm doing at the moment. So that's kind of cool to hear about that. I'm not sure if, who that was. But Andrew, hello, happy birthday to you. And of course, Francis Albury as well, who was also at school with me. Happy birthday. Did you know you had the same birthday as Sarah Anglade? I'm sure you did. Although I'm not sure if that was even her name when she was at school. Who knows? That took a long time, didn't it? That was a long happy birthday list today. Hello, viewer who's watching. Hello, Carl. How are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Looking forward to Grand Prix this weekend. Very interesting. Obviously, with George in the seat of... God, I've got some blank names today, haven't I? The racing driver. How do I not know his name? Oh, God, complete blank on that. There we go. Anyway, self-love. How do you self-love? So this comes from the book... Loveability from Robert can't remember his name. Anyway, it's in the link in the description, and his name is in the description as well. And this is really cool because this fits in very well with what I was talking about the last 2 days. I really need to work out this birthday thing. It takes up a lot of chunk of time, and it must be very boring for people to watch if they're just coming in. Hello, replay viewers, by the way. Should I say hello to replay viewers? I usually start with that, but didn't today. Self-love. It's about understanding how much you love yourself. Have you ever looked in the mirror and said, I love you, to yourself? That's a hard thing to do. And that's one of the mirror things that we're going to talk about that next week. But what he does point out was that he had a friend at school who had all the girls, and yet he wasn't a particularly attractive, sort of standard attractive person. And he asked him eventually, why do you think you get all the girls? And the guy said, it's because I love myself. It's because I love me. And obviously that gives off a vibe of confidence and strength that's attractive. And when you're not loving yourself, it gives this kind of nervous unhelpfulness, and you're always trying to project it outside. It's funny because it's been a long time since I read the book this morning, and I've kind of forgotten. A lot of things have happened since then, so I've kind of forgotten all the stuff I was going to talk about. But hopefully it's going to be interesting for some people anyway. What he did say, though, was that the root of all the problems, there was a quote from another psychologist who wrote about the DSM, which is the diagnostic of mental health. I think it's DSM, mental health in the UK anyway, and I think it's actually in America as well. So it should have a subtitle of "Herein lies all the things that you can suffer from if you have no self-love," or something like that, which I thought was very cool. Lack of self-love. You do all these addictions and alcoholism, and you get depression and so forth because you internally you're feeling a lack of self-love. You don't feel lovable, and that's really cool. It's kind of something I want to explore a little bit more. Obviously, it'll come over the next few weeks as I digest all this information and relate it to the stuff that I was already teaching. Because one of the things he talked about was your relationship with yourself directly influences your relationship with everybody around you, and that's something that I always have been saying for months and weeks. That in fact, I even called myself the relationship magician a while back, and it was like, yeah, but I'm not necessarily more. Hello, Mark. Happy Spain Day. Happy birthday from Spain. I think you're in Spain, aren't you? Yes, you have to improve the relationship with yourself. Your relationship with yourself is the first thing you need to fix and improve, and then you can work on the relationships with other people, because the more you know yourself and how you became the person you are, the more you can relate to other people and understand why they became the person they are, and you can stop the conflict between them. You remember yesterday I was talking about this cup with the unconscious beliefs down here and the subconscious beliefs on top of those, which is this kind of your habits and things you got used to. And then you got somebody else who've also got a whole bunch of unconscious beliefs, and this is the bottom half of your head, kind of metaphorically. It was filled up by your parents and your teachers and so forth, and then you've got your heart down here, and your heart is trying to break through all this limiting beliefs that other people have installed upon you, and then you've got somebody else who's got the same problem, and if you can sort of peek into their little cup and see what their unconscious beliefs are, and they can peek into your side of your keep, and you can understand what's going on inside here a little bit more, then you can start to come together and create love between the two of you. That was the kind of thing and then of course we've got the top half, which is our conscious beliefs and our conscious thoughts, and what we really want to do with self-love is to connect these conscious thoughts with our heart below and break through all this pain and this suffering in between. If you can create a route through from your heart to your head, and reconnect the thing and destroy all these negative self-beliefs that have been built up throughout your life, then you'll improve your life and you will love yourself more, and therefore you will also love other people and improve your relationships with everybody around you much better. And that's me coming up on my 10 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up now. I hope that was good enough. There was a couple of good videos as well. They're also linked in the description there. And one of the things was the En-spresso one from Evan Carmicheal, which was hanging around people who inspire you, and that's why I do these, and that's why he does his, and that's why I do all this positive thinking in the morning before I get up, because it helps me to feel like I'm connected with all these positive, inspirational people. So there you go. Happy Saturday, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take care. Love to you all. And remember to spread love to everybody else in your life as well. Take care. Bye for now.